Hey, you know what? I think I got to sneeze. You know what? I think that we need to acknowledge that sometimes we may need to just slow down, not necessarily stop on something that we're doing or pursuing. We may need to just hold your horses a little bit. The reason could be for a variety of things. Maybe you get your bearings right about you, maybe so you can readjust, course correct. Maybe you need to dig back into some research to see how you can get, your bearings about you, whatever the case may be. But you may need to slow down, not stop, slow down. This can apply to anything. I'm thinking about this from the standpoint of it could be with, I was getting ready to say, to be with your goals. I done already said it. It's, remember on one of my other videos, I was talking about how when I was writing my book and I was doing some extremely long days and I was really coming at it hard. And I don't know how many consecutive days that I had done that, but it did get to a point where I was just kind of turning my gears. I was kind of stuck in the mud, not for a lack of content to put in the book or write or whatever the case may be, but sometimes you might not be at your best. You might not be as productive as you think that you are. And like I said, I'm just wanted to give you an example on how this could apply on other things, and that maybe that was time better spent elsewhere. Like when I'm trying to put my social media pages together, I would bounce around on the things that I would do, record my videos and as such. But it was some slowing down in there. And I recognized when I needed a break. Sometimes you may need to just slow down just so you can catch your breath so you can continue on doing what it is you want to do. No, I've had to do it in parenting. A lot of these examples that I talked to you on about dealing with people and their extracurricular on the outside, I know when I needed to slow down because attention was needed at home. I needed to start out with that family at first at home. And it required me to slow down. Because if I'm not able to give the necessary time that's needed, well, first and foremost to myself and at home and the things that strengthen me, how can I turn that outside? Unless I'm doing that as a need and getting back to me. Doing something on the outside that is rejuvenating me so I can go back to my circle and do, you got what I'm saying. There's exceptions mostly to anything. The point of this video is realizing when you need to slow down, because slowing down can give you the strength and the gas that you need to push on through. Think about even in a race, when they're doing those, what is it, NASCAR races, and they're blowing around in those circles. You think they gun it when they come to a corner? Or they slow down so they can excel coming out of the corner? You don't want to wreck. That's my point. Unless you're drag racing and you just gun it all the way to the finish line. But how many things can you think of that's a straight line that you can do that with? It's my take on it. Yeah, being a small, short spurt or dose that you be able to really put the pedal to the metal like that, like in that drag race. I have seen some where things have caught on fire, whether it's something faulty in the vehicle or just going on too far. And yeah, I don't know anything about drag racing. I was trying to make that example work for this scenario. Whether you're going on, taking it too far, and then the car catches on fire, it's the same thing. You do stuff in spurts. When you think about your adrenaline, when they talk about people getting these rushes of adrenaline in emergency situations, that's good in spurts. You can't run it. You couldn't run it full adrenaline all the time. You'd mess around and have a heart attack or something, or whatever other health risks come with having your adrenaline crank like that. It's good for short doses. Know when you need to slow down. Think about that. What does your body do when you're resting at night? It's slowing down. It's probably the slowest that your body would go until until you had ceased to exist. It's a recovery that is going into so you can do that next day. Same thing with people and tasks and goals and the stuff that we pursue. Catch your breath, man. That's the point of this video. Stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. I'm Aim. Y'all have a good one.